The Walkman wasn't designed to play music. It was designed to change how music existed in public. Before this, music was something you shared with everyone around you.
One of the single most influential and transformative products to come out of Japan in the post-war era was the Sony Walkman.
Most people remember the Walkman as a music device, or a fashion statement, or a symbol of the 1980s. Jogging, bright colors, cassette tapes. But that's not why it mattered. To understand the Walkman, you have to understand where it came from. Japan is dense, crowded. People live, commute, and work extremely close to one another. Public space is shared.
Japan is a nation that highly values personal space and not causing problems for other people. So the idea of music that you can listen to quietly without disturbing those around you is, to me, it seems like a natural extension of certain aspects of Japanese culture.
Now, compare that to the American solution to portable music at the time. The boombox. It's loud, public, designed to project your tastes outward. The Japanese solution went the opposite direction. Instead of making music louder, they made it smaller. Instead of broadcasting identity, they contained it.
The Sony Walkman was not only transformative in the sense of showing us a new way to interact with life with our own personal soundtracks, it was the first form of consumer electronics that was more than just a product.
At first, the Walkman didn't seem impressive.
It was not a particularly interesting product. It was a tape recorder that couldn't record, and you had to put on headphones to listen to it. At the time, nobody listened to music with headphones. Headphones were for the hearing impaired, or an air traffic controller, or a submariner working at his sonar station. Nobody would even think to put on headphones and walk around outside. But the Sony Walkman changed all of that. People realized that by putting in a tape and carrying it around with them, they could add a soundtrack to their day.
Music became private. Public life stayed public.
Simply being seen with the Walkman marked you as somebody who was cutting edge and cool. People like Andy Warhol, or Paul Simon, or Donna Summer, these luminaries of the era, would ostentatiously wear them around.
Once people experienced that boundary, they didn't want to give it back. The Walkman stopped being just a device. It became a way of moving through space.
It also profoundly transformed the way that Westerners looked at Japan. Because if Japan could make something this compact, this playful, this transformative, they must be onto something. And that's when things really started to change.
This isn't really a story about music. It's a story about how a culture solves problems. In Japan, innovation often doesn't ask, how do we make this bigger? It asks, how do we make this kinder? How do we improve life without taking more from shared space? The Walkman didn't just change how we listen, it changed how we coexist.